Hi, welcome everybody. We're having our BOGO wrap up today. We had a great BOGO week. Oh my goodness, that was just new oils,
Lots of fun.
lots of fun, learn lots. We had webinars every single day to learn more about the oils, but we want to do a BOGO wrap up and go through all 10 oils. So if you got the BOGO box or you just got some individual ones, you know how to use them and what they're going to be good for. Let me share my screen and we will go into our BOGO wrap up. Okay, let's see if I can still do this. There we go. We'll just put us up here at the top. That just makes it fun.
Go to slideshow.
There we go.
Yay.
Okay, there we are again. And I just love this picture.
It is very nice.
It looks like fall, and plus, we have a lot of tree oils and calming and anything that we can do to keep that cortisol level down and keep our bodies healthy. So we're going to start with Adaptiv. I love this oil. I diffuse it every single day at work in one of my diffusers, and it just does such a great job of keeping the stress down and helping my body adapt to the stress. I work in clinical trials. It's very stressful. And there's something about just diffusing that all day long helps me being able to look at work and look for different challenges and look at different ways of doing things. So you can diffuse this, you can put it in your lotion or your oil and put it all over your body. Definitely breathe it in, and several times during the day. And I'll have you talk about the emotions.
Well, it is the oil of adaptability, and it really assists us with when we have anxiety and we're feeling uneasy, which I think a lot of us are these days, so it's really helpful. I actually use the roller bottle. I keep that on my desk, and I use that throughout the day. This helps us feel reassured, calm, safe, and have self-acceptance.
Yes, and I love that it has both calming oils like lavender, and it also has uplifting. I believe it has peppermint in it, and lots of other oils in it. So it does such a great job of just really helping you through the day. So this can be used during the day. It can also be used at night before going to sleep.
Yes, that is one of the oils that I use in my diffuser.
Ylang Ylang. I know. This one is it's a great oil. It's also one of the hormone balancing oils, so I always think of that, but I do love it for the oil of the inner child and that reconnecting us with our child, our pure, our simple ways of just being joyful and playful and free, and also just maybe having a talk with your inner child, because they may have gone through something traumatic as kids. I can't think of any kid that would not do that, and they tend to remind you of that on a regular basis and want to keep you safe or to bring back memories. So just having a talk with them about how they dealt with it at that time, and if you could talk to yourself as a kid, what would you say to them? And there's times that I do have a conversation with my little Lori inside, that was traumatized, as a kid during certain things. And it does have such a sweet floral perfumey. You don't have to use much. This is a one drop oil, definitely. But so much fun. Any other?
Yeah, you can also put a drop on the crown of your head, and that just helps you. It helps you just get reconnected with your inner child.
Yes. Breathe Touch. So this is great. It's the Touch brand, I want to call it. So anytime you see Touch on any of the roller bottles, it has the essential oil with fractionated coconut oil. The Touch whole line of products came out especially for kids and people with sensitive skin to make sure they can use the oils and they're not going to have any sensitivity on their skin. The other great thing about the Touch is that it actually helps the oils go into your skin, and so they're not all evaporating off. Since essential oils are aromatic compounds, when you put them on your skin, some will go in, but they're going to evaporate off. So the carrier oil, the fractionated coconut oil, anytime you use that, really helps you get more of the oils into your skin. If you're in Canada, this is called Easy Air. Some other countries have that name too, so that's why I put it on there. But it is really great for just supporting your lungs. So it's got peppermint, melaleuca, rosemary, cardamom, tea tree. I know there's some others in there that I may be missing, but all of those really great oils to support your lungs. So you can roll it on your hands, you can breathe it in. You can also make your own inhaler by putting your hand like this and putting on and then just breathing it right into your lungs. The other place that you can also put it on your heart chakra, and this is really great for speakers because then you're really speaking from your heart. And so if you need to get out of your head and get into your heart, you can put that on there. And then why don't you tell us some more emotion?
I love this because not only does it support our lungs, but it really addresses the inability when we have a hard time to let go of grief and pain, and it helps us feel loved and supported, and it really gives us that feeling of embracing life.
Yes, and also really great for seasonal, threats. So occasionally certain trees will be blooming that will just make my eyes water or sneeze, and this is something that really helps support my body during that time. Peppermint. We love peppermint, and this is a great way to just put a drop or two in your coffee grinds when you're making coffee, and you have a voila peppermint latte. And especially if you drink decaf, this just adds that little pep in your step. I love that. You don't need any caffeine. Peppermint will wake you up. It has lots of oxygen molecules, so that gets right up to your brain and wakes you up. It's also good for digestive tract. So if you have an upset tummy or anything going on in your digestive tract, and then, here's a great one of putting a drop in your palm along with wild orange and frankincense and rubbing your hands together just for a midday pick-me-up. It smells so, so yummy. Oh my gosh. When I was making them, I got to try that. And I love those three together. And a lot of times I do peppermint, lemon, and sometimes Onguard in hot water. And just stir it up, and again, that's super, super yummy. But similar to Breathe, and the way Breathe, really helps with our buoyant heart, Breathe has peppermint in it. So why don't we talk about how peppermint is the oil of the buoyant heart?
It is. It brings joy to our heart and soul, and it really invigorates our body, mind, and spirit. And right now, especially, this is important that it reminds us that life can be happy and not controlled by fear. So many people are living in fear right now that we really want to live a life that is happy. And it also brings us feelings of relief, optimism, strength, and the ability to face emotional pain.
Yes. Peppermint. Copaiba. So you can pronounce it Copaiba or Copaiba.
Like the Brazilians.
I just think that's fun.
It is.
So many great things. Yeah, everything is better with Copaiba. So it is. I mean, Copaiba is one of those that really helps support our cannabinoid system. So it actually attaches to our CB2 receptors, and which again help our immune system, our cardiovascular, and also really helps reduce inflammation. So this is a great one. So you can take this internally. It has kind of a smoky, woody flavor. It's really yummy. You can do it underneath your tongue if you're really stressed out to get immediate, just calming. You can put it with your skincare. It really helps reduce blemishes. And here's another idea of just swishing some peppermint and Copaiba to promote oral cleanliness and really good breath. So again, Copaiba comes in soft gels. I take those at night, but you can also put Copaiba on your feet, on the back of your neck. It's one of those that you can just use throughout the day. Very calming, and also, again, I love that anti-inflammatory response. A lot of times I use it with Deep Blue. So let's talk about the emotion with it.
It's the oil of unveiling, and it really invites us to connect with our past. Sometimes we want to forget our past, but we really do need to connect with it, and it helps us promote feelings of being worthy, and gives us clarity and purposeful existence.
Yeah. Well, and I think it also helps us remember lessons from our past, so we can, if we did something that we didn't really like or we felt stupid about, to be able to let that go.
Yes.
Because we don't want to live in the past, but we want to definitely learn. That's how we we move forward,
and that's how we don't repeat those again.
Yes, that's the whole idea. Okay, this is a new one. So AirX Blend has just been available in a couple countries that have really bad air quality. That's why they made it for those countries, but we got it, which is a great time for us, especially since we had all those fires. So this is a great one, again, to be able to help support our lungs. We can't take it internally, so I haven't tasted it yet. So
I haven't tasted it either.
I know, I definitely want to do that. So just being able to put a drop in some water, maybe we'll add some to our water here. Put it on a lava bead, you can diffuse it, but let's look what's in it. So we have Litsea, which is super yummy. I love Litsea. And again, John Hopkins did a study and really found this to be a powerful immune supporting oil. Tangerine.
How can you go wrong with tangerine?
Everything's happy with tangerine. It's the happy, be happy, don't worry, detoxing, such a great detox. Citrus oil, frankincense, Frank, everything's great and better and amplified with frankincense. And cardamom is so good for our lungs, our digestive tract, and it's really a great oil to help us be objective to what we're dealing with. Because sometimes we have our own beliefs and we're not able to look to see where other people are coming from, or maybe be able to look at a challenge objectively. And that's what cardamom is really great for. I love cardamom just, for that. So just, look a little deeper and being able to really just enjoy this beautiful blend, because this was the only way we were able to get it was through the BOGO. So if you didn't get it on the BOGO, it's not available, at least at this moment in time. Northern Escape. I went bonkers on this one. I have to say, I think I got 5 of them, because it's again, we don't know if we're ever going to get this again, and if they're going to offer it. And I love all of these oils. I mean, it's got black spruce, Siberian fir, balsam fir, lavandin, cedarwood, cypress, hinoki, frankincense, nuka, kananga, and clove. Oh my goodness. It is so yummy.
I'm diffusing it right now. When you walked in, what did you think?
I loved it. I was just like, oh my gosh. As soon as I got it, I just smelled it, closed my eyes, and I was in a forest. It was just forest bathing right there. Yeah, so definitely escape to the woods. So again, this is one that we can diffuse and we can apply topically. So trees in just in general are really good for sore muscles and joints, and also very grounding. So I hope you got some Northern Escape. Definitely enjoy it. I got lots, so I can give them as gifts. And Siberian Fir. I love Siberian Fir. It's another one that just is in my bathroom, and I love to put it in my lotion every day. But it's really great for your skin. So just being able to put it on helps with any skin irritations, but also just really helping to help any sore, muscles. And let me have you talk about the emotion behind this, because it's the emotion of, what is it, aging and perspective.
Yes. It's great and it's really interesting because I love Siberian Fir and I hadn't looked at the emotions in a while, but it's really great to address generational healing from the perspective of us as adults. And so looking back, trying to figure out, how can I heal from this incident or these things that happened when I was a child. So this also helps ease difficult transitions. It encourages us to focus on finding meaning and purpose with each new chapter in our lives. So it helps us feel comforted, optimistic, give forgiveness, and gives us wisdom.
Yeah, so just such a great one to start the day with. And and even diffuse. I was diffusing this one with Douglas Fir the other day, and in such a great mood all day long. I was able to see things from, again, a different perspective, and not get upset when things didn't go right, which that happens.
I've diffused Siberian Fir with citrus bloom, and it's really good. It's like this whole thing, like I had this whole forest blooming in my living room.
I didn't want to do that. Let's see, we'll go back previous. There we go. So Onguard, Onguard's been around for a while. I didn't need to put so much up about that, but I wanted to put some great diffuser blends, because these are some great ways to use Onguard with other oils. So being ready for anything. Onguard and Citrus Bliss. That's just happy and protective, right in a. And then Onguard with some citrus oils like lemon and wild orange, and then you can really spice it up a little bit more by adding. So Onguard has cinnamon bark, clove, wild orange, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So you can spice it up a little bit more by adding some more cinnamon, clove, and wild orange, to it. But I love, love, love the emotion behind Onguard. So Onguard again helps us. It's a great way to support our immune system. It's something I use every day. I put it on I have it in the roll-on, and so I put it on my solar plexus. I roll it on my spine. I'll take it internally. But it is one that I use every single day. So just really great at supporting my immune system. And then you can talk about the emotions.
Yeah, it is the oil of protection, and it really helps us by putting it on our solar plexus. It provides us with this protective bubble, basically, that and tea tree I also use, but it helps ward off energetic parasites, domineering personalities, and other negative influences. You don't really necessarily have to be in person to get those negative hooks. Yeah, thank you. And we could be online and we can still get those negative hooks. So I always start my morning with that, but it helps give us healthy boundaries and protection and feelings of being reinforced and strengthened. Yeah, So
So
I love that.
yeah, super yummy. And again, it's really good in some hot water or tea.
Hmm.
You can put a couple drops in some water and soak some apple slices in it. On-guard apples are wonderful, and I love putting it in smoothies too.
I actually put a couple drops in my coffee grounds too.
Oh, yay. There you go. That would be yummy. And then our last one is oregano. And so oregano can be used for so many things. So I have some diffuser blends on here. So if you diffuse oregano on its own, it's really good at getting rid of spiders. But this is a great way to clean the air. And here's some ideas, again, with some citrus oils, with On Guard, frankincense, some juniper berry, some lime. Just try mixing it up. It's a really good one. I also will have probably one of my newsletters. There's a great um, Italian chicken soup using how to use that with oregano, and we use it in our cooking classes.
Cooking class.
Yeah, so again, you never put a whole drop in unless you have you're making a lot. You always want to dilute it down or just use a toothpick. But also oregano is in the On Guard Plus soft gels. So it has On Guard Plus oregano, black pepper, and melissa because it is a very powerful antiviral, antibacterial oil. So again, it can really help support your immune system. So you can make your own veggie cap by just adding, one or two drops. And again, this one says use one drop instead of dried oregano, and I would definitely recommend mixing it, put a drop in with some olive oil or avocado oil, and then add a couple drops in because it is very potent. Mm-hmm. So one drop may actually be too much to add. And you can also use it as a surface cleaner. So lots of ways to really enjoy oregano, and it's interesting to look at the emotions.
It is. It is. It's the oil of humility and non-attachment. So sometimes we can really get attached to like an outcome or anything, and this helps remove. It removes blocks, gives us. It clears negativity. It cuts away at the negative attachments. It also promotes feelings of being humble and non-attached, and it gives us a feeling of being teachable and flexible.
Yeah, so it is. It's a great oil, and so I was happy to see that it was a great way to end the week. So we want to talk real quickly about some of the specials that are going to be coming up December 1st. So November 1st, some of the holiday items were released, and then the rest of them will be released on December 1st. There were some items that were gone within 4 days or less.
Yes.
So just know that. So I'm going to stop sharing here, and let me find my doTERRA website. Here it is. Okay, so let's go back down here. Okay, so the Adaptiv Calming Mist. So this is going to be just a little a nice little spray that you can just I just think of that, spraying it in my face just to just to calm down. The other one is the Serenity Linen Mist. So this is a great one to spray your sheets before going to bed. This one became available. It seemed like it was a couple years ago. Yeah, and it went fast.
Yes,
so I think it definitely will go fast. We still have Holiday Peace, which is my favorite. I love that. The lemon lime drops. I'm glad I got mine.
Me too.
Yeah, they're super yummy. But the tinted lip gloss, so that's going to be, it says coming soon, and I thought it was December 1st, but we'll have to watch that. Maybe it'll be sooner than December 1st. And then the cuisine collection. Oh my goodness. Here, I'm going to just have to pop on here so you can see. We have 3 different blends that they made. So we have an Italian cuisine blend. So here, and it's great because it's got the olive oil in it. So you'll be able to put a drop without killing your food. I think that's a great idea. And then topical ones, we have a lot of the citrus oils in here, and Ylang Ylang. That one's just going to be yummy. And I'm sure we'll have some, recipes, but we will definitely be doing our cooking show with using these oils. And then we have a Mexican cuisine blend, which is great because we can't get cumin. So cumin oil, it's great to have it in here, along with cilantro and marjoram and black pepper. So yeah, so these are going to be good. I think there's a limit of 4.
I'm gonna get a few.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get a few. I love those.
Those are 5 ml, right? Or are they 15?
Let's look. I think they're 15. Do they say? Yeah, they look small, but let's see.
Does not say.
It actually doesn't, but it says 15 ml.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
yay.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so 240 drops. That'll last a while.
Yes.
And then the Hikari diffuser, cute little diffuser with holiday peace. That's still available. And then we have the Katana personal aroma. So this is one that it's going to smell different on everyone because your chemistry changes it just a little.
Kind of like the Davana.
Yeah, Davana. Yeah, so similar to that.
And for the men in your life, the Amavi collection is still available.
Yeah, so this is a great collection, especially for guys, and it comes with this great little travel bag.
It's a nice bag.
Yeah, if that's something that they like. So those are the ones that'll be available on December 1st. If you want to do some more shopping. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up. Get back to our Saturday and enjoy the day. So thank you so much. I'm going to stop the recording here.